The crash of MH17 opens up old wounds for Malaysia, which is still struggling with the disappearance of flight MH370 just 4 months ago. 239 people went missing on MH370 and the wreckage has not been found to this day. 298 people were on board MH17. The father of an MH370 victim, G. Subramaniam, asks, quote, "Why is there no peace of mind in our country? Tragedy after tragedy is happening to us." Malaysia Airlines Flight 17 was flying from Amsterdam to Kuala Lumpur when it came down late Thursday over eastern Ukraine. 43 Malaysians were on board. Reports say Malaysian Prime Minister Najib Razak's step-grandmother was among the Malaysians on board the flight. A family spokeswoman says Puan Sri Siti Amira was traveling alone. She was 83 years old and was the second wife of Najib's grandfather. U.S. officials confirmed it was shot down by a surface-to-air missile, the offshoot of a violent rebellion by pro-Russia insurgents in Ukraine. Freelance journalist Noah Snyder told CNN locals around the crash site said, quote, "The plane kind of exploded in the air and everything rained down in bits and pieces. The plane itself, the people inside." Ukraine's security service released supposed phone conversations of pro-Russian rebels admitting they had shot down the plane. The phone conversation you will hear was intercepted by the Security Service of Ukraine, or SSU. In the first conversation, militant Igor Bezle reports to his coordinator and said to be Russian GRU Colonel V. Geranin, quote, "We have just shot down a plane," and SSU posted this audio clip on YouTube and put in the translations.
Значит, самолет рассыпался в воздухе в районе шахты Петропавловской.
In another conversation, comrades Grek and Major discussed the plane. Major said, "Well, we are 100% sure that it was a civilian plane." Responding to his comrade's question, Major said they found no weapons, only civilian belongings, and the only document they retrieved was one belonging to a student from Indonesia, from Thompson University. In yet another conversation, this time supposedly between a militant and a general of the Cossack Forces Army, the militant reported, quote, "It fell down outside Grabovo. There is a whole lot of bodies of women and children." But the writing says, quote, "Malaysia Airlines. What was it doing over the territory of Ukraine?" The UN Security Council is expected to hold an emergency meeting on the incident. The shooting down of a Malaysia Airlines jet raises the question, why did the company continue to fly conflict zone airspace? Asian carriers like South Korea's Korean Air and Asiana, Australia's Qantas, Taiwan's China Airlines, and Singapore Airlines had abandoned flying this route months ago because of safety concerns. Philippine Airlines said its lone flight to London does not pass by Ukraine. Asked why Malaysia Airlines had not taken similar precautions, Prime Minister Najib Razak said international air authorities had deemed the flight path secure. According to the European flight safety body, Eurocontrol, the doomed plane was flying at a level known as 330, or approximately 10,000 meters or 33,000 feet. The route had been close to level 320, but was cleared for those flying at the Malaysian plane's higher altitude. European and U.S. airlines rerouted their flights in the aftermath of the attack. Analysts were divided on whether carriers like Malaysia Airlines had been negligent. Air safety expert Geoff Dell, based in Australia, told Sky News, "If there's trouble spots on the globe, then you take a decision to avoid that area." Jakarta-based aviation consultant Jerry Sujatman says every airline had its own level of risk assessment. Flying above 30,000 feet is generally considered secure. Malaysia Airlines was not the only carrier using the route. Air India, Thai Airways, Air China, China Eastern Airways, and Vietnam Airlines had only decided to reroute their flights after the Malaysian crash. Asian markets stumbled on Friday due to the crash, sparking geopolitical tensions and sending the Wall Street tumbling. Shares in Malaysia Airlines, already battered by the loss of flight MH370 earlier this year, lost 17.8% in early exchanges on the Kuala Lumpur stock market. Analysts say the market plunge was triggered by, quote, "nothing but the crash." The sell-off also affected other airlines.